So I wanted to talk about a little bit about talk about a little bit about a little bit about a little bit a tiny little bit of what I think. Okay, so what are the issues of like primitivism? Like in general, like yeah, I don't really go there. It's just like it's not. It's like um. I didn't really get the technical. See, because like I never really got to that part. Since I like to start where I am, and to work in a society, I just use what they give me. So that's the simplest thing. Just like use what they give you, you know. So, but like yeah, like whatever the fuck it is, it doesn't really matter as long as like I'm getting my progress forward. So thinking with anarcho-primitivism, it's like having a never-ending daydream that never really is anything, because it's like more like a it's like this like passive DMT type trip feeling inside of you. It's like you can Google up DMT trip pictures, and you can see it's like hundreds and hundreds of dimensions and perspectives, just like warping, and like yeah, and it's like a tinier version, like yeah, it's like waves of yeah, of a 4D like environment, like it's not something you can really see. You can kind of like imagine it, like kind of like, because like you're in a 3D environment, so 4D is like not very easy to visualize. So for the most part, I just kept like my thinking process like at that kind of a level. It's like, well, obviously I'm concentrating on the environment, and then I have the like the processing center inside of me, and just like I kind of like try to adjust like the amount of how much I feel that and how much I pay attention. Like it's like yeah, like I'm just like changing proportions of how much I'm feeling and how much I'm observing. And yeah, like the more is happening around, like the less time to feel, more the time, the more time is paid for observation, like the less time you have for feeling, and so on and so on. Yeah, but like when I turned 18, I got like a breakthrough. I was talking about in previous videos. Like I'm not really like making concrete statements about what and where, but yeah, I've been talking about lately in the previous videos. Anywho, um, yeah. So I got like I got to a breakthrough, and this breakthrough was not good for me, because now I started visualizing all the things that I was thinking, like in if it was like the right brain, emotional type thinking, like so my left brain connected, like, or I don't know, vice versa. Maybe it doesn't really matter. It's like one side, it's like not really here because I am really here. Like the brain really doesn't have to be here. But the other brain is like, nah, I want to be here. And it's like, and I'm starting like getting these automatic like visions of imagination that like that I was like thinking of, because which I never really came to like to myself with the conclusion of what it is, because it doesn't really matter what it is what I'm thinking about, because everything that is already is. So it really not it's really pointless to actually come up with some shit on your own, because everything that is, it's like undeniable. So it's already like natural, like, so no need to actually know anything more. It's just about reaction times and stuff. For me, I think personally, And yeah, no, obviously there are like the languages and let's say formulas like mathematics and like languages that and etiquette, I guess, something like that. Yeah, but that's also like that's like extremely like sketchy type stuff, like you cannot really rely on all that. You can only rely on what's real, and what's real, like you cannot really much you can change about that. But yeah, so yeah, and I started getting visions, and my brain's like telling me, bro, this is real. And what the fuck I'm getting? I'm getting like like just like two lines or something. I was like sitting there in bed, like in this anguish, and this like mental like in this dissipated mental state, just like not able to do anything, and just like, oh yeah, bro, look at these two lines, like. Look how these two lines cross each other. Look how incredible it's how these two lines cross each other. It's like, bro, okay, yeah, well, and but yeah, it's like my other side of the brain is like like this logical part of the brain is like, yeah, I guess I was like kind of making it useless, and that's like on me. Like I should not have done that. Like kind of rejecting like a part of myself, I guess, and because I just like favored like this one way of thinking, like that. As I talked about in the previous years, we cannot get rid of the dualism that's in the human nature, so I just have to get used to that. Alright, that's it for today. Goodbye.